What's up, YouTube, and all my babies? It's your girl Receivers coming at you with another video. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell somebody, because we're lady over here. And without further ado, y'all, I am running to get something to eat real quick and drop off this goodie bag. As y'all know, y'all niece's birthday is coming up, so that is very important. Yeah, but I'm getting something to eat, y'all. Piata, I think it's called the protein or the power bowl. It got, because I made it at home actually myself, but today is one of those days where I don't want to cook. I just want to go purchase what I want to go purchase and let them cook it. Simple as that. But yeah, y'all, you get like, what is it, hummus, cucumber, pickled onions. It's just go on Piata and look up the menu. It is so good. So yeah, I want to get me one for today, and then I'll probably get one for lunch tomorrow. And stop at Starbucks, get me a drink. It's Luna a pup cup, and you're probably asking, where is Luna? She is at home with her uncle. So yeah. So yeah, my brother's on uncle duty, so that's cool. And I'm about to hop on this freeway real quick and call it a day. So yeah, y'all, we in the car, so we're just gonna be vibing out. And I don't know, what are we gonna do? Cause y'all know when I get in the car, I be rambling. Like, my car rambles be out of control. So, when I might go to Crumble, don't know. That Dubai chocolate got me in a chokehold, y'all. I mean, something serious. Something very serious. I even got my mom on it now. She's like, oh my gosh, this chocolate is the devil. I'm like, girl, because it's so light. Like, it's not like a wafer or something. It's just, I don't know. If y'all ever had the Dubai chocolate, like the different versions, whether it's the candy bar, I've had the little, you know, the little cones, you know, when you eat the drumstick and it's the end of the cone. I had the little cone versions of the Dubai chocolate. The strawberry, some places do strawberry cups where it has the Dubai chocolate, you know, ended and stuff like that. That, y'all, I think my mama hip and she just be like, girl, just why? I've tried the Dubai chocolate brownie from Crumble, amazing. And I usually don't like stuff from Crumble because it tastes gummy, like real gummy to me. And it's just like, it don't taste like it's, just me personally, it just don't taste like it's fully cooked through. I don't like gummy stuff. Now, it could be soft and a little gooey, but it just be like, or chewy. You know how, like, what is those? Chips Ahoy got the chewy versions or the regular versions. It could be like that, but theirs be gummy, like straight up gum. I hate when people see you trying to get over. It's like double dutch, you trying to jump in. And then they just be being ignorant, just speeding up. Like, why? Like, bruh, ma'am, or whoever, you ain't about to get a car out of me. So I'm gonna let you go about your business. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna do a ramble, a car ramble. Let me see. What are we gonna talk about? It's a little hot here. Hold on. So let's see. When I was going about my day today, I was thinking, like, what would I tell my 20-year-old self? As y'all know, or might not know, or whenever y'all may see this, I'm currently 33. My birthday's in November. I'll be 34. Almost 35 and almost hitting the 40 club, God willing. So I was just thinking, like, now that I'm almost hitting my mid-30s, you know, what would I tell my 20-year-old self? Like, and like, just thinking about all the stuff I've been through, what would I tell my 20-year-old self? Let me slow down, because y'all, when I get on the freeway, sometimes I get a little leady, Leadfoot Jr., because my mom said my father is Leadfoot Senior. So let me slow down. But yeah, what would I tell my 20-year-old self? And y'all, I've been through a lot. Some things I've shared, some things I may not share, like 50-50 on it. And then there's, a few things that I would take to my grave. I mean, I'm just being transparent. Everything's not meant to be shared. But just going back, like, even starting, like, as soon as I hit that sweet 20, when I was, like, no more teen after my age, no more 19, I was 20. And it's just, like, thinking of when I started till when I was 29. Baby, those 20s, the roaring 20s, baby. I need to get over it. The roaring 20s. What would I tell myself? I would tell myself, and it's not even any order, like, at all. It's just everywhere. Like, so don't be like, it's not what's important, less important. It's everything's important. As a 33-year-old woman, I would tell my 20-year-old self, baby, slow your ass down. Excuse my language, but I would tell myself, slow your ass down. Slow down, baby. Slow down. You moving too fast. Hold on, y'all. Let me get over real quick. Hold on. Let me get from. I don't like being behind, like having 18-wheelers behind me, because baby, it gives Final Destination, and these people playing chicken, and that's a lot of cargo trying to stop, and it's like he rolling, and it's just, hold on, y'all, because I don't know if this is like, what do you call it, after work traffic, or what do they call it? It's a word they use for it. It's not after work traffic, but y'all know what I mean. But slow down. There's no rush. Stop trying to put, there's nothing wrong with goals. You want to challenge yourself. You do. You want to challenge yourself to your best capabilities, no matter what anybody says, or no matter what your circumstances is. But slow down. Like, stop trying to put time frames on things, like you should be here by this time, or you should, like, stop doing that. Don't compare yourself to nobody. Everybody's in a different situation, different tax bracket. Like, everybody's different. Everybody's circumstances is different. Do not compare yourself to your peers, because everybody is different. Everybody don't start at the same starting point. And that's just, it's fortunate and it's unfortunate. I mean, it just depends on, hold on, y'all. It really just depends on what side you fall on. I mean, if you fall on the good side, then you ain't got no problems. But if you fall on the other side, like me, it's just, it is what it is. You just got to work around your circumstances. Like, slow down. It's okay. It's okay when you go around people to be like, you don't have to be so hurt. Like, slow down. Your resting female dog face ain't always got to be on. It's okay to be a little friendly. Keep your guards up, though. Keep your guard up. Don't trust everybody. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Mo3 said it the best. I like his music. May he rest in peace. Everybody's not your friend. Everybody doesn't belong in your inner circle. Everybody don't need to know where you live, what you drive, your financial situation, your plans, what you got in motion. My grandma and my folks always told me, your left hand don't need to know what your right hand doing. And that's so right. I mean, it's true. It's true. So, when it comes to stuff like that, birds of a feather do flock together. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, that's judging people. No, it's true, because if you are friends with a bunch of skeezers and skeezettes, you're going to be labeled that. Even if you are the one that everybody knows the cool one in it that's not into that, you still going to be labeled that. Or if, somebody getting to it with they dudes or something, you're going to be labeled. That's why you and all your friends, you're all a bunch of water garden hose tools and stuff like that. So it's just like, birds of a feather do flock together. You definitely need to watch the company you keep, girl. Because as you can see later on down the road, them people was not your friends. They was out for blood. So it's just like, I would tell myself that feeling in your stomach that make you feel like you either gotta poop or throw up, that's your gut. Follow it. It's your gut. There's a reason why you feel like you're on a roller coaster about to go down the hill and you're stuck right there at the top. There's a reason why you feel like that. Trust that feeling. It's right. It will never fail you. You're not tripping. You're not overreacting. You're not being weird. You're not, it's always somebody that be like, man, keep all that over there. No, you're not. You're not tripping at all. What's something else? Don't do stuff just to be part of the crowd. I remember in college, my freshman year of college, because y'all know I went to college a year early. I graduated in 2009 when I was supposed to graduate in 2010. And, when I was in college, I turned 18. So technically, I don't know if it was early or on time because my birthday fell in November. I don't know if they do it now, but back then, if your birthday started a certain time after, you had to wait a whole another school year. So that was my case. So it's like, did you technically graduate on time or early? I don't know. However you may look at it, whatever. What was I talking about? Hold on, y'all. What was I talking about? Hold on, because I'm trying to pay attention because these people are driving crazy. Oh, okay, yeah. Don't give in to peer pressure. So, my freshman year of college, I turned 18 in college, and they was like, yo, some people I knew, some people I didn't know, but I grew to, grow, close to them and learn relationships. But they like, man, where I'm from, we go to the store. You turn 18, you go get a Black and Mild, slam your card on the thing, get a Black and Mild, and smoke it and have fun. Y'all, before I went to college, I was not smoking Black and Milds, but got not even peer pressure, but just like, oh, really? And I was never like one of those twiddle-dee, twiddle-dum, really naive or gullible. My mom was really one of those keep it straight gutter with you. Like, my mom didn't sugarcoat it. Like, my house was definitely, y'all, I lived in the projects. My mom wasn't a project mom, but she kept it real. Like, she let me know, like, this is the real, and don't get it twisted. People, of this class or whatever, they can do this, you can't do that. Don't be out here trying to, my mom gave me the talk. She kept it real with me. So it was just like, girl, you smoking Black and Milds. You didn't even smoke Black and Milds when you lived in the projects. And mind you, I was still living in the projects my freshman year of college. Well, I was living in the projects even after, even when I went to Tri-C, whatever. But it's just like, girl, you wasn't even smoking Black and Milds, when you was in the projects. But you wait to go off to college. And are you smoking like you up there just on your, just doing it. And it's just like, girl, just why? So it was just like that. Like, girl, don't not even get peer pressured with, girl, they up here playing tricky, y'all. But girl, act like you got some sense, because reality is going to humble you very quickly. That's one. What's something else? Be conscious of that liquor, girl. I mean, have fun. But we're not gonna act like alcoholism don't run in your family. I'm just saying. On both sides. So just be conscious, girl. Because you can put it down with the best of them. And that's not a badge of honor. It's not. Like, y'all, another thing when I went off to college. Baby. My mom was like, you're your father's child. Because, not, speaking ill of the dead or anything like that. But my mom, like, She like, girl, you like how your father was when he went off to the service. He went off to the service and got buck wild. She like, girl, you're just like him. You're just the girl version of him. You went to college. Buck wild. I mean, I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, I wasn't sheltered, but my mom was one of those moms that didn't play. She didn't play that spending the night over people's houses. People spend the night over our houses, because even I was born in the 90's and stuff. I mean, excuse me. We didn't have to worry about like kidnappings and stuff like that, but you did have those talks like appropriate, inappropriate touches. Let me know if, you know, such and such looking too hard. Such and such uncle, like you would have those conversations. So it was just like those conversations, like my mom didn't play that, you know, all that extra stuff. So it was just like, girl, I don't know what's the purpose of me saying that, but basically just saying like, girl, slow down on the drinking. And it's like, now that I'm older, I don't drink like that. I'm like an occasional drinker. Like if I want to take a little sippy sip, or I like Heineken beers, y'all. Like Heineken's, that's my favorite beer. So I'm like a Heineken girl. So I'm just like, if I want to sit and watch a movie and just chill, I'm drinking a Heineken. I'm chilling. What's something else? What I would tell myself? Girl, leave that boy. He a chicken head. I'm trying to, I can't really see. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to jump in, jump out, scream and shout. Look at that boy. He a chicken garden hoe. He a chicken garden hoe. Leave him alone. What are you doing? Why would you get in front of me just to get, oh, Lord, please take the wheel. Please take the wheel. Thank you. Yeah, leave that boy alone. Leave that boy alone. Anytime a boy get handsy with you, male or female, anytime they get handsy with you, leave him alone. Sorry doesn't cut it. It doesn't. Leave that boy alone. Leave that grown man alone, because he had no business talking to you. Babes. Had no business talking to you. You were a freshman. College freshman. Still a minor. All I'm saying is, leave that boy alone. Leave that boy alone. What's something else I would tell myself? Save your money. Save your money, but have fun. Don't be too strict on yourself, but save your money. You know, you're doing good. You're doing good, not putting stuff in your name and stuff, and all these cell phone bills and stuff. No, you know, nothing against anybody that done that, because I used to have homegirls that be like, can you put... No, ma'am, I can't do it. I can't put your name on nothing, babes. I can't get nothing under my name. I'm sorry. Can you put this title? No, baby. Sorry. I love you to bunches, but I can't put nothing in my name. That goes for friends. No. No, baby. What's something else I would tell myself? Girls, stick on business. If you don't want kids, you don't want kids. And we've been sticking to that. We don't want kids. I don't want no kids, man. I have a fur baby. And I love that. And I'll probably get another one. Later down the road. But, yeah, I don't want no kids. That's something that I knew, like, even as, you know, when you get at that age where you be thinking of, like, the white picket fence, the home, the cherry blossom tree, the kids, the apron. I'm in the kitchen with fat ankles and a big old belly, and I'm cooking for my husband, and he's coming down with his suit, and he's looking very, you know, that was never my story, babes. I was always, people like, you want kids? What you want to do when you grow up, baby? I think I used to tell people I wanted to be a pediatrician or something like that, or a nurse. And they'd be like, you want kids? No, I don't want kids. Even when I was little, carrying around baby dolls. You want kids? No, this is my baby. But do you want kids? No, I don't want kids. I do not want kids. I don't. All right, y'all, hold on. Gotta make a call. Hey, I'm back. Maybe I done went to Five Below. crumble. I ain't had to do anything, but I went and grabbed my baby. Just 2 toys. If there's any fur parents. Sometimes I'll still be having to catch myself when I be saying that. But if there's any fur parents out there, what chew toys do your fur babies use? Because, baby, Luna, that little bite, punch a pack. Oh, wait, hold on, y'all. It fell over. Hold on. Her little bite, punch a pack. And, the toys, like, she be chewing them to shreds. And she's little. And Luna be going to town. I'm just like, girl, you so little, you want to be a big dog so bad. So, I don't know where we left off at, but I would tell myself, girl, slow down on the drinking and the partying, because that's why you was going to your freshman classes in pajamas looking crazy with hangovers and stuff, because you was being irresponsible. You had a fun time, but it was a learning lesson, because you were put on academic probation and you had to bring your butt home. Yeah, indeed. I mean, I could have went back, but I know if I would have went back, it probably would have been the same story. When I came back home, I got my stuff together. I graduated from Tri-C. So it's just like, yeah. I would tell myself that. What else? Be comfortable in your sexuality no matter what anybody has to say. What's something else? Oh my goodness. What are you doing? People be talking, texting, not paying attention. Let me see, what else? Love on your family, or continue to love on your family, because that's what I do now. Like, I'm big on family. Even when they get on my nerves, I still love them to death. I'll go to war for them. Continue to love on your family. Don't be so harsh on your little brother. That's what little brothers do. They get on your nerves and flick boogers. Not saying he was flicking boogers, but little brothers get on your nerves. So just live with it, girl. Which I do now. Well, we're older now because we're 4 years apart. But, you know, when you growing up, that sibling rivalry, that get out of here, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're ugly, you da-da-da-da-da, fart face, da-da-da-da-da-da. You know, all that extra stuff. That... what else? Love on yourself. Continue to love on yourself no matter what people say. They're going to continue to call you fat, black, ugly, all that stuff. You're not their type because you're too dark. All of that. It's okay. Keep doing you, girl. You still going to be that girl. Regardless if you're accepted in any type of social group, girl, you always been that girl, and you always dance to the beat of your own drum. Like, girl, look at you now, all these decked out and piercings and stuff. Like, girl, you don't care because it's you. Hold on, y'all. Did I get on? Hold on, y'all. Did I go in the wrong way? Oh no, I got on the right way. What else? Be your own person. Everybody else might be out here. Continue doing what you're doing. It's okay to be one of the homeboys. As you can see, you're still one of the homeboys. You're fine. You're cool. There's nothing wrong with being a tomboy. You're still a sneakerhead. You're good, girl. You don't have to wear heels or anything like that or be uncomfortable. They still gonna like you. That's what I would tell myself. Continue being you, girl. The sneakerhead you are with your long nails. No matter how many times people try to tame you down because of your nails, or maybe your personality might be a little bit too loud for them or too colorful, girl, keep doing what you're doing. Run it up. Yeah, I would just continue to love on myself. I would just tell myself, continue to love on yourself. Speak that life into yourself. Because y'all, if I would have just like shriveled up and went into like under a rock or in a corner from stuff people had said, did to me or stuff like that, baby, I wouldn't be the hot the hot commodity that I am now. And I'm not saying that to be stuck up. I mean it in so much of a humbling way. But baby, you got to know my story to know why I stand like this and why I talk about myself so highly. You have to. Baby, I was a project baby, but not like in the way of like snotty nose. Like, no, I lived in the projects for a majority of my life. Me, my mom, my brother. My mom was a single parent. But we did not let that make us become a product of our environment. You know, that was just our circumstances, man. We had to do what we had to do. Like, I understand what it feels like to live in, what is it, government housing, subsidized housing based upon your income, dealing with having to give recertification. They want to know your business, what's in your bank accounts, all that, who all live in the house, socials. I've been through all of that. All of that. They doing inspections, maintenance, flooding, dealing with, you know, your neighbors. You know, when you live in an apartment, and whether you live in a high-end apartment or not, you gonna have neighbors that are nasty. So it's like dealing with, you know, you might see something here or there, you know, a bug or two, but you know it's not from you, it's from the people around you. So it's just like stuff like that. I mean, baby, I done seen it all. Like, I would just continue to tell myself, oh, I hate when they do the highways on unsteady ground. That'd be so, like, reckless. But I would tell myself, like, girl, yeah, I'm about to go to Piata. And then I got to go to Dollar Tree because Mama Rare. Hold on, let's stop, pause for the cause. Mama Rare is doing that. My mama, I love her to pieces. She is currently, we're both, you know, watching our weight and stuff like that. But my mom, she been on it. Like, girlfriend is losing the weight. Me, I'm losing my weight. I had gained some weight back, probably like 10 pounds back during surgery when I had my left headlight. Because, baby, I was just like in the bed. And when you in the bed not moving around or, you know, just any type of movement, that stuff gonna stick to you. So, yeah, my mom, she been doing the damn thing, losing weight, you know, she's not on like any, you know, any shots or anything, and that's not no digs for anybody that's on that, you know, that's just not, my mom has health problems, you know, so it's just, that wasn't for her, you know, it's just too much, whether, you know, it's just, she on a lot of medication, so it's just like, she can't, you know, but she's on, metformin. I know she wouldn't mind me sharing that, because I'm on metformin, so that's something that they use for, you know, weight loss and stuff. I'm on it actually because I'm a type 2 diabetic, but she's on it for, you know, they're giving her that for weight loss. But kudos to my mom, man. She's doing the damn thing. She's losing weight. She's looking good. She wants to be here for me and my brother and Luna, you know, to be here a long time. So yeah, she doing it. She's doing it. It's never too late. My mom's she's in her early 50s, you know. She's still young though, but yeah. So it's never too late. But yeah, I would just tell my 20-year-old self, girl, keep pushing, you doing good. Watch the friends you keep. Nothing wrong with social media or online dating. Just be careful. Be careful, because you're gonna come across some kooks, baby. You're gonna come across some kooks, baby. Some scary ones. Male and female. You'll be surprised. You'll think women be nurturers, and not. No, there's women out here that's very predatorial. Just saying. And they be sometimes either as worse or as bad as the men. Just saying. You know, be on your P's and Q's if you're gonna be out here, you know, kicking and chilling. What else? Y'all, it's getting darker, but it's okay. So we're gonna keep it rolling because I don't want to have a flashlight on in my car. That's kind of weird. I would tell myself, my young self, stop playing with danger. Danger, you might get a little thrill out of it, and sometimes you don't even do it intentionally. It be unintentionally, and you just be thinking everything cool, but you know, danger ain't fun. Danger is not fun. It ain't fun. It ain't fun whether it's the rabbit got the gun or not. Danger is not fun. Watch where you be going to kickbacks. Kickbacks aren't fun. Don't. I would tell any young person nowadays, today, in this day and age, is not the time to be going to nobody's kickback. I don't care if they got strict parents, because it's always the ones that got the strict parents that once them parents are out of eyesight, out of ear dodge, they act a damn fool. And they gets it in like the regular people getting in. So, them kickbacks, them is dead. Them dead. Clubs, bars, dead. I hate when people will see you turning and trying to speed up at the intersection. Like, what are you about to broadside me on purpose? Like, that's weird. What else would I tell myself? Watch where you be at, girl. Just because somebody say pull up and you pull up and it looks abandoned, girl, keep driving. And then block the mother lover later. Like, I used to have this thing like, oh, I don't want to be rude. I could just, peek and say hi. Girl, go. You are in a place that could any moment now can get flagged down by the authorities. Girl, go home. Go home. Because you was not about that jail life. No, go home, girl. Get out of those places. You want to thug in your life. No, you don't. I would tell my younger self, them bad boys, girl, they don't get you in trouble, but they can. They really can if you don't use your discernment, girl. Get up out of there. Don't be laying up. Just, baby. Nowadays, they taking everybody that's with the person that they trying to get. They don't care if everybody got to go, as long as they get their target. Be careful. Be careful, my young people, even my older people, because you got some older people. Oh, that's a cute little puffer. It's a Hello Kitty puffer. Well, this is my type of weather. Hoodie puffers, cardigans, babes. But yeah, you'll be surprised. Like, just be safe, y'all. Be safe. Be safe. What else? So online, y'all. So I'm just trying to wait. Oh, excuse me. What else would I tell myself? It's okay to stand alone. Sometimes, but two is a crowd. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with being alone. Enjoying your own company. There's nothing wrong with being a loner. Some people might say that you're being an a-hole, you're a female dog, you're just mean. You're not. You just be in your own little world, and you peep game. You peep people's vibes. Like, I've always been like that as a kid. I would peep a person's vibes, and if I get positive vibes, if I get negative vibes, like, I could actually feel vibes. So it's just like, I'm a big stickler on that. Yeah, just follow your heart, follow your gut. You're okay, you're fine, you're not weird. Things are going to happen. It's not your fault. Yeah, things are going to happen. It's not your fault. Some things happen wrong place, wrong time. It's still not your fault. Some things have happened where you placed yourself in a situation, but it's still not your fault. You learn from situations. It's not your fault. You grow, you learn, you become more in sync with your spidey senses, but just learn from them. Don't be dumb and stupid and keep hitting your head. And I also would tell myself, you can't change nobody. You cannot. Anybody. Family is family. You can't change family. You was born into that bloodline. You gotta love them. I mean, you ain't got to, but you got to. I mean, I'm loyal to my family. The ones that I don't talk to or mess with, I keep them at bay. They don't say nothing to me. I don't say nothing to them. I love you. I'll pray for you. That's as far as it's gonna go. But the ones I really, really, really mess with, like, that's family. I love my family. So it's just like, you can't change people. So when I say that, I mean people you keep in company with, whether it's people you're dating, friends, peers. You can't change people. Don't always give people chance after chance after chance. No, you're not here to, you can't. Life's too short. You're 33 now. Woo, you're 33 now, girl. Life is too short. You still got a lot more life to live, girl. No matter what your health circumstances may be, because that's gonna come. You know, you get older, stuff happens, whether scientifically they can explain it or not, because you know with MS they don't know. You know, when I was diagnosed I was 24, so it's just like certain stuff is gonna happen, and sometimes that's just the cards that you're dealt. I mean, if we want to go before the 20s, you know, girl, you was dealt cards before you were even born, girl. The cards that you were dealt, some were good, some were okay, some were painful. And even before my 20s and the teens, single digits, you know, you will have things in your life that will happen. And that's just the cards you were dealt with. But you will still grow. You're still going to live on. You're not going to let that hinder you. But back to what I'm saying, you can't change people. And it's crazy because everybody's interpretation of things are different. I know when it comes to like when you're married and stuff, you're supposed to support your spouse. Okay, I'm cool with that. You know, y'all know my views on marriage. I don't want to get married because I've never seen any positive representation of marriage. Not all, but majority of marriage I've seen, they weren't marriages. That's all I'm gonna say. That's no shade, but they weren't marriages. So I was recently I be watching like different stuff on YouTube, like whether it's in different states, like different news and stuff, like just keep it on, you know, I don't watch the actual news, but I watch like the urban, like what's going on, like the Dirk trial or the, you know, stuff that's going on with Wendy Williams or Tamar, you know, like celebrity, not gossip, but like it be, sometimes it don't be all factual, but it be, I like to watch stuff that's more on the lines, that's more factual, where you can like fact check stuff. So I had seen that on the Breakfast Club, or it's going viral. I didn't watch the interview, but I guess Keisha, I don't want to say names, but a rapper and his wife was on there, and I guess like, you know, they were talking about mental health or whatever. I can't really go in depth because I didn't watch it, so it's kind of me prematurely speaking, but from the gist of the things that I'm seeing that's circulating and going viral, they're saying like, you know, he has mental health issues, and as a wife she takes it excuse me, upon herself to like interject, like changing, you know, passwords and stuff like that so he don't, you know, lash out on social media and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I'm down for mental health. I'm down for people wanting to go talk to people for professional help. I'm down for all of that. But when you got to do all that extra stuff, excuse me, where I feel like I got to babysit you and stuff, or like kind of talk you off the bridge, the pieces that they were showing was kind of triggering, because I'm just like, I've been in a relationship before where I didn't know the person was mental. And when I mean mental, I'm not trying to poke fun. I'm trying to be politically correct as possible. But they were mental. So mental that, baby, years later, still like reaching out and stuff. Like, it got to the point where I had to tell them, like, stop reaching out to me. I'm going to reach out to the police. Like, it's not a game. Like, this person has done weird stuff, posting my phone numbers on websites and stuff. Like, if that was supposed to scare me to change my number, I didn't have my number since I didn't have my number since my freshman year at college, like 09, 010. Yeah, 2009, 10, or even not before then. So it's like, I'm not like, you're trying to post my phone number on like ads and stuff. It was just ridiculous, and I knew it was them because it was just like so weird. But what I'm saying is, what I'm really trying to get the gist of what I'm trying to speak is, when it comes to mental health, y'all, you can't save everybody. Me, when I was dating this person, it was just like, oh, they had a rough upbringing. oh, they have daddy issues and all this stuff. You trying to make excuses for every little thing. You have to be careful because people be off their rocker, and that person was off their rocker. Certain things I'm going to keep to myself, but that's why when it comes to social media and platforms and stuff, you got to be careful what you take in. And some stuff you got to take in with a grain of salt, because you can get the message, but you kind of got to pick. Like, you kind of got to, like, pick and choose. You know, like, when they do the gold and they're sifting through the dirt and stuff and they're trying to find the gold, you got to sift through that information, because it could be a purpose of the information or some type of point of that information, but everything ain't meant for you to take in. So it's just like, I get that they're trying to bring awareness to mental health, but telling somebody, sometimes you can't stick beside people if they on meds and stuff, if they off meds. When I tell you from a personal experience, dealing with somebody that's mental, whether they've been diagnosed or undiagnosed, that's a lot. It's a lot, especially safety issues. That's a lot. So it's like a lot of these platforms have to be careful when they're promoting mental health and, oh, you know, this and that. Certain stuff you can't promote, because you can't tell somebody to stay beside somebody when they mental, trying to get handsy. You don't know who this person is. It's a totally different person. So when I say you can't change a person, if a person is showing you who they are, as far as things that is drastic, now communication, you know, people got to work on communication, stuff like that. You know, that's minor stuff that can be worked out when people like communication, or, you know, in the bedroom, when people be like, well, I'm not going to talk to her or date him because they're terrible in bed. I mean, first of all, you ain't supposed to be sampling before you buy the cow, for real. But if you gonna do that, it's just like everything, stuff like that can be taught. Like, so when people be like, well, he sucks in bed, she sucks in bed, you can teach people stuff. Like, certain stuff can be taught, because everybody's not gonna like the same thing. So if somebody suck, you can teach them what you like. But when it comes to other stuff, you can't look past mental disorders, personalities, split personalities, you know, bad anxieties that make you kind of go crazy, go postal. And it's just like, you can't change people. And I would tell myself, my younger self, let that person go. You are not anybody's psychiatrist, and that's not what you're going to school for. And even if you was, that's not your client, and you're not getting paid to give services for, you know, for a diagnosis. Let that person go. Let them go. Because it's not going to end well. It's not. That person's going to stalk you. That person's going to harass you. That person is just going to be a sour apple in the bunch, a thorn in your backside that you just don't want it. Just let that person go. It ain't love, it's lust. It ain't love, it's lust. Let it go, girl. Let it go. But yeah, y'all, that was just my car rambling, what I would tell my 20-year-old self, 20-something-year-old self in my 20s. That's what I would tell myself. I mean, would I take anything back? No, because my lessons taught me. They taught me a lot. They taught me not to repeat things, and yeah, it taught me a lot. But yeah, I love y'all, and let me know down below if y'all got any life learned lessons, or what would you tell yourself, or what would you share with other young people or people your age now? What would you share? Like, come on, elders. Whether you my age, older than me, younger than me, if you have questions, answers, let's get this conversation going. What would you tell yourself, or what would you tell other people to help them out, to stop them from bumping their head, or not bumping their head as hard as you did? And what would you tell them? So yeah, y'all, I love y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye.